Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time we all been waiting for. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Felicia Quell, welcome back, family.
What it
Hey,
do?
hey, hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another installment of Opinion Matters, where your opinions matter. So do us a favor and drop your opinions in the comments. Like, share, and follow. Why do we share? Because sharing is caring. What's going on, my big bros? What's going on, Quail?
Shoot, nothing much. Everybody had a great week.
You know it.
Mhm.
That's
Hmm.
what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Hmm.
That's what's up. Well, tonight is a big night because it's the NFL draft tonight.
Yes, sir.
And don't want to get in that because that ain't the topic of the show tonight. But I saw that my boy Travis wasn't going first. So I'm just trying to figure out if he opted out of the first draft pick, number one pick.
Oh,
He's not.
wow.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah. I'm really thinking that he didn't do it because of you know he knew he would go to a whack team. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm figuring. Okay, but tonight, y'all know we had to talk about this, man. And if Lily Chip,
Yes,
if
sir.
I was the one that labeled the thumbnail, it would be called "Come On, Huh." So with that being said, Lily, go ahead and give it to us. What we got
All
tonight?
right. All right. Shannon Sharpe denies sexual assault allegations in this $50 million suit, makes claim of secretly recorded videos. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody has heard there has been allegations against Shannon Sharpe of him sexually assaulting a young lady and him offering her $10 million, and it was denied, and now they want 50 million. Well, Sharp, okay, as expected, he's coming back saying, no, 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 this is not true. This is not true. They haven't released the whole video. They're only releasing an edited form of the video. So tonight we're going to discuss that. We're gonna get into some text messages that were sent out and stuff. And tonight we just want to hear you guys' opinions. So opinionators, our opinionator family, chime in, hit that comment section, hit us with that thumbs up, and let's get into it. All right, so big bros, what y'all got to say about it?
You
Oh,
want at
boy.
it first? Go ahead, Chip.
I mean, here we go again. It is.
Mhm.
And like you said, we all should know who Shannon Sharp is. Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, the former NFL player, the Hall of Fame NFL player, uh, had a long career. So to have something like this come up against him is very shocking, really, because um, he played in the NFL long enough to know that things like this can happen, man. You can't just be going out sleeping around. Even though I heard that him and the young lady, which she is very young compared to Shannon. I think he's like 56 years old, and she's in her
Mhm.
early 20s. She was like 20 when they met. So he just should have knew. He should have knew better. You know what I'm saying? Than to get involved with a younger lady like that. I mean,
A much younger.
yeah. And Monique was on the show, and she tried to tell him, man, to get
Uh-huh.
somebody older. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that could cook. I mean, but we know why older dudes be getting involved with ladies as young as herself. The accuser. You know, to have fun. Now, did the fun go too far? As of right now, is we're not in a courtroom, so we don't have all the evidence, of course. So it's hard to say, but I'm just shaking my head like Quill said, boy, you should have knew better, man. You should have knew better.
Well, Chip. Well, I'm glad you said something about court because y'all know it as well as I know it. In this country, especially while living black, you are
Mm-hmm.
guilty until proven innocent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it goes in this country for our skin color. Can't speak for nobody else. But I got to say this. Man, what's wrong with you, man? There's plenty of aunties out here, man. Aunties, man, you got to, man, y'all football players, man. Y'all are some this encouraging mother so and so's. And I'm going to say, shut your mouth, Quell, to myself. Because y'all always got to go for the snow bunnies. Like, man, come on, man. Have you learned something from Kobe? I mean, have you learned something from a lot of these? I mean, come on, man. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get this one out the way. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, you about to lose your job, dog. ESPN, Disney own ESPN. They own ABC. They own all that. And I'm hearing rumors that you're talking about you're gonna let it go. You're gonna hang it up. Nah, bruh. They about to fire you.
Yeah, yeah.
Say.
He released a
Ooh.
statement today saying that he was stepping aside, until this all blow over, and that he would be back for the NFL preseason. So
Man,
yeah,
please.
we'll have to see about that one.
Man,
Oh.
I sent you guys his statement that he released. I wanted to know if you was able to play that statement that I sent you guys. That he had a statement. I sent it to you both on your cell phones,
Used to call me
this
on the
dude,
cell
man,
phone.
I couldn't get with the statement. Shannon Sharpe said that this is a shakedown,
Shakedown.
a
Yeah.
shakedown, and he is saying the same people that are after him was after Jay-Z. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
The
so
same
this
attorney. Yeah.
yeah, the same attorney
Mm-hmm.
is known for getting money and all of that. Well, Shannon, now you could be correct on that. But when they got actual audio of you talking about you would choke this girl out, that's you, man. I mean, we all know Shannon Sharpe's voice. Shannon Sharpe always talk like he chewed on a piece of chicken. He can't get the words out, man. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shannon do sound like he chewing on a piece of chicken. Lily, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You're being ugly, Lily. But
I have not said anything.
Shannon be sound like he chewing on a piece of chicken. Hey y'all, we black. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
oh, hold on.
You
I got,
silly, man. You
I
silly.
got to weigh in. I got to weigh in. Okay, first off, Shay, like my bro Chip said, you should have listened to Monique because she told you to sit down somewhere and get you a woman that's gonna cook for you and do
Auntie.
you and put you to sleep.
And auntie.
You set yourself up for failure when you going after these women that are more than what half younger than you. I don't even know the
Mm-hmm.
correct way to say it.
Yeah.
I
Half
mean,
his age.
yeah, half your age. So you're 56. I mean, at least come up into your 30s if you want somebody that's younger than you. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, because the 30 still
um,
listen to the Migos.
yeah, and women even in their 40s are still, striding in their prime.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and if you really want to be honest about it, women in their 40s know way more. Them been through some stuff, done some things that them 20 somethings can't even imagine. I bet you get you a woman that's in her 40s or in her late 30s, she'll put something on you, which you'll be like, man, what was I doing?
Exactly.
Man, so
Exactly.
you put yourself in a really jacked up position because I'm pretty sure this is not your first time dealing with a woman in that age range.
Yeah.
And you've seen it before. You have seen it before. Why set yourself up for failure? You are a prominent black man in the black community. You weren't in any trouble that I know of, throughout your career. You were at you're say some controversial things, from time to time. I mean, but that's part of your job. So why put yourself in a position to be torn down like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
All
Yeah,
right, so go
and
ahead, Chip.
I, I'm not sure if they still do it, but I know at one point in time, the NFL, the NBA, they would prepare brothers for things like this and give them, tell them to watch out for things like this,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, shakedowns do happen. Like I said,
And
they
this is a
really
very
do.
public one.
And the like Quill was saying earlier, the same attorney is the attorney that was, he was the one that put out or tweeted, if you have any information on P Diddy, he was inviting women to call him, and he's the same one that took on the young lady that was accusing Jay Z at the time, which though Alice, those
Allegations.
allegations turn out to be fake. So
Hmm.
you know we know that, hey, if you took on her case, you know your case could be a little iffy. You just trying to get paid yourself, or trying to make a name for yourself as a Tony Bugsby. That's his name. Trying to make a name for himself. So you got to be careful
Bugsby.
with. Yeah, you got to be careful. You know,
Okay.
with stuff
I hear
like
that
this.
name, I think of Bugs Bunny, honestly.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You got guys like that out there. I'm talking about the Tony Bugsby, the lawyer,
Hmm.
the attorney. So the thing is, you cannot give them material to work with.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go back to ESPN. This brother, well, we know he's gonna lose the job. Ain't no stepping aside because it wasn't what 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, when he was in trouble with the sex tape, the leaked audio sex tape that got out, and that was crazy. You know what I mean? Side
Hmm.
note, where he wore the outfit, where he wore the
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
y'all,
Mm-mm.
he wore the suspect outfit, and everybody saw it. Oh, it made memes out of it. I mean, that's bad for ESPN too. I'm
Yeah.
just saying you cause it. It's too much outside limelight going on you, brother,
And it's in a negative way.
in a
Yeah.
negative way. And so Stephen A. Smith, who had your back, who brought you in, you tied his hands.
Ain't
Can't
nothing he
help
could
you.
do.
Ain't nothing he can do because it's not in his hands. He can't even vouch for you, man. But Chip, did you have that video where he had claimed?
Yeah, I
Uh,
couldn't get it to download.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Well, there's a video out,
But
y'all. Y'all could probably Google it, YouTube it,
yeah,
or
it's on
whatever.
YouTube. Yeah.
Where he gives his somewhat of a statement or whatever, man, and he's claiming that it's a shakedown. Anyway, so let's get into some comments. Um,
Mm.
shout out to Joe Lady Nance in the comments. She said, "If the facts are true, then you're guilty."
Okay, true that. So, uh, Mr. Sharp is claiming that there is an there is a doctored audio clip. So, if you know that the clip is longer than what they're saying it is, why won't you release it so you can clear your name?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a sex tape video that he's saying that they only released like 10 seconds of the video, but he's like, the video is about 10 minutes. But he said he don't have access to the video. So her
Okay.
attorney is the one that has the video, and he's asking them to, you know, release the full video.
Okay. So with that being said, part of her allegation says that he, made videos of them without her knowledge and that he sent them out to her friends. Well, I'm sorry, to his friends if The attorney has the video, and Shannon Sharpe doesn't have the video or has no access to it. Because I'm pretty sure if he made the video, he would have access to it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
isn't that a conflict right there? Because if he does not have access to the video, but he supposedly made this video and sent it out to his friends, somebody other than his attorney should have the full video.
No
Am I
First
doubt.
of all,
correct?
why these grown freaks still making videos? Man, come on, man. I mean, golly. Y'all in y'all 50s still making videos?
He trying to keep up with the PYT, you know. He trying to keep up with him.
Man.
But let's so I'm gonna say this again. Shame on you, Shannon Sharp. Shame on you. Cause you this big old age, this big grown age you are messing with a baby.
Talking about you gonna choke her.
I
And there's
mean,
video footage
now
where she said she didn't want to be choked.
now granted, there are some women out there that like being choked. You need to vet these people you
There's
taking
still
into
some
your
aunties
into
that want to get choked. It is. I mean, they making
really.
videos.
You need to vet these people before you take them into your bedroom.
Yeah.
Joe Lenan says charges might be dropped and swept away. Well, it could be, but at the same time, even okay, if they are dropped, if the charges are dropped and it's all swept away, he still would not be a member of ESPN because he
'Cause
brings too much attention on himself. That's how I see it that way. Now, ESPN could shock us and say we're gonna stick behind Shannon Sharp, but I
I
really
doubt it.
I doubt it.
Because the ESPN, their boss is Disney, and Disney is a wholesome, family oriented company. So there's that.
Supposedly, because Disney be getting down, but
Yeah,
they don't let their business all in the street like
yeah. They ain't making videos and
that
audios and
part.
things.
That part,
Yeah,
yeah.
Disney say we gonna keep that we because they're trying to attract young children. So yeah, they're not gonna associate themselves with anybody that's bringing negative predatory light to them in that kind of way, because they already got their own stuff they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, Shannon, he should have, like I said, he been in the not necessarily the spotlight. I say the spotlight long enough to
Hmm.
know better, man. That's just the simple
And
truth.
honestly, so I'm just gonna say this, Shannon Sharp, you're not a bad looking dude. So you really couldn't get nobody that older than that, because I'm that know their ABCs forwards and backwards.
Right.
Like I feel bad, that he's going through this, but again, it's his fault. He put himself in this situation
Yeah.
because first off, you are a public figure. You are a very public figure. Everybody know your voice wherever you go.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows your voice, and then for you to, like
And then
really
Lily, I gotta throw my hand up again.
was it?
I'm speaking to all the brothers, starting with Uncle Shay Shay. Y'all go with these white girls. It ain't nothing wrong with going with the white girl. If that's your preference, that's what you like. That's what you like. But man, I don't really know what this girl looks like. But the picture that's been floating around, y'all brothers got to stop with these white girls y'all be choosing, man. Good God. I mean, at least get you a dime or something. Get you a dime piece of a white girl if you're going to get you one. Don't just go out there and just close your eyes and just pick a white girl. I'm like, come on, man. Like, man, what's wrong with y'all, man? I'm just saying, chill. God, you can't even take a picture with these broads y'all be
But
choosing.
you know what? That's part of the issue right there. He probably chose her because he probably felt like she had low self-esteem or whatever. Because
Well,
Could be.
she was the only fan model though, so yeah,
But anything is on OnlyFans.
yeah,
I done seen, boy, my
she got
God.
his Fix your face.
I,
Yeah, it don't. It
it's some
don't.
Ooh,
monsters on
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
there's
I'm
some
pretty sure
goblins
it
on
is.
OnlyFans.
I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Man, see,
So she sort of was a figure, I guess, herself. Um, low
just because
down,
it's
low down type.
uh,
We're gonna try to play that audio right now, though. I think I got it. So, like I said,
all
it's
right,
real short, but we're gonna see if it'll play.
all right.
okay.
Anything I
And I'm
say,
not
you're just
I'm
gonna
not
like get
blaming
mad
people.
at, and you're
Let me
just
be
gonna
clear. I'm
hang up
not
on me. So
blaming
I feel
anybody
like
because of
I'm
their
not gonna hang up on you.
misunderstanding.
Hold up one second. Seems like I got two videos playing right now.
And while you fixing that, Joe Nan says, "Bye bye, money."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Except for his liquor money, they gonna still buy that that Lachey Portier in it. What it's called? Lachey
That
Portier.
that alcohol.
They gonna buy that. Yeah, that's some good liquor too. I ain't even gonna lie. That's some good. It's but a small bottle, $119 bottle for the small bottle. So
Well, that
some
seems like
good.
that's gonna be his main source of income now.
Well, that in the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's try this again.
All right.
anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
I'm not hearing
Oh,
anything
Lord have
on
mercy.
the end.
If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
All right then. Well, we tried, but it is on YouTube, man. So y'all can go in and check out the audio. Yeah, it's
That's the video that he was. That's the conversation video with him and the girl. Okay, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
That's not the one where he came out with his little spiel.
No. This is the one where he actually told a young lady that he would choke her. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
he need to find somebody that's into that kind of stuff. I'm just saying.
yeah. Felicia, do
Fine.
you have those texts though? Because there
Oh
was some
yes.
text released where
Okay.
it sounded like she could be into that type of thing. And this
Uh
was
huh.
text released
Okay.
by Shannon Sharpe attorney.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Davis said Sharp and the accuser had consensual sex. Davis is Sharp's attorney. I'm sorry, had consensual sex until January, January 2nd of this year. So it's very recent. The day after she allegedly asked for $25,000 per cheek. Hmm. In a message, it says, I know you missed this big juicy A, 25K each cheek. She allegedly wrote, according to the 44 pages of text Sharp's legal team released. 44 pages of text. 44 pages of text. They into a lot of stuff. Before that message, Sharp wished her a happy new year and said if she sent him 50,000, she could come over to his house. Another alleged message states. Jane Doe's lawyer hit back with the release. I'm sorry. Jane Doe's lawyer hit back at the release text claiming all the purported messages took place before the alleged assault. Okay. Other adult only texts released by Sharp's team include when Jane Doe allegedly texted Sharp a photo of a woman tied up in a compromising position and wrote on March 5th of 23, tie me up like this and then yeah, do things to me. With Sharp replying, if if I knew if I knew how to, I would. See,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
let you know
OG.
right there. You need to let it go.
Yeah,
If you don't know how to do something they asking for, just let it go.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but still, the two allegedly exchanged kinky messages again on January 31st of 24 when the accuser allegedly wrote, That just got my lady parts wet. Tie me up and do bad things to me, to which uh to which Sharp then wrote, cuff up. Jesus, just got all your dirty laundry on in out here. Jane Doe allegedly wrote, you still have my handcuffs. I want like some hardcore BDSM action though, and feeling kind of freaky lately.
Yeah.
Okay. Is so at this point it's gonna be a he said versus she said. Cause there, I mean, cause she and if those okay, in those messages, it's gonna I mean, if I was an attorney, I would say, if whatever she's saying happened took place or whatever, she was asking for it in those text messages.
Right, right. And if she's under oath, they catch a line. I'm with
You
J Lo.
perjury.
Shay Shay is probably gonna get off on it. And that's cool, but he got a history now of negative what you call it?
Publicity.
Yeah, he got a
Negative
history of that.
publicity.
So nobody's gonna want to deal with him. So he's still gonna lose. He's still gonna lose.
He's
Now,
gonna get off, but at the cost of a lot of
right,
money.
right. So I say that if he beat this, his only comeback is to go on Club Shay Shay and do an interview on himself. Put himself in the mirror and interview himself because he got to come back. Yeah,
That's gonna be a biased interview.
but he
I mean,
gonna
but
ask him something because
you got
ESPN is gone.
you do have a point. So no, don't put him on Club Shay Shay. Let Cam Newton interview him.
He don't have to go to Cam Newton and yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that because now he has got to.
He's got to redeem himself.
He's got to redeem himself, man.
He has got to redeem himself because this
it looks bad.
Once again, shame on you. This is you. I don't want to say this, but it is right on the tip of my tongue. This is what you get.
Yeah.
This is what you get because you put yourself in this position. You set yourself up for failure. And what are we teaching our children not to do? Set ourselves up for failure. And what you go do?
Right.
And hopefully the Me Too movement don't
get a hold of them.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then they start marching on you and all that stuff, Shay Shay.
And you really will be canceled. And I hate to see, yet another black man go through something of this nature. But this ought to be a message to all of our prominent black men.
Well,
keep your like if you are into this kind of kink, keep it to yourself. Don't make no recordings. Don't just have it. Just have fond memories. Just have fond memories of your times together. Don't send no text messages. Don't have no video. Don't have no audio. And like if you just must have all the stuff, for some NDAs, like really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My advice to him is
slipping on the pippin.
They got Mr. Cosby. You know what I'm saying? For his wrongdoing. They got my man R. Kelly. He's still locked up for his doings. Just find you
get off the hook.
An adult, like you said, that's into the same, that like you like them. And y'all agree to do what you're gonna do. But fooling with children and drugging people or anything that's illegal, man, don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Find you somebody. I don't care if you have to, go to the strip and find you one of those that you have to pay for. It won't cost you 10 million. It won't cost you 50 million, man. And turn them into a pretty woman, man. You could be Richard Gere. Yeah. Be Richard Gere, man. Get you a pretty woman.
Woman.
And pay her, and a lot of them will do exactly what you want them to do, man. So, but, Doing anything else is out of the question.
Oh,
I
get you
mean,
some of them sisters that been chasing you that you don't want.
yeah.
That's the problem. He don't want them because I'm pretty sure he can get a nice looking sister, a nice looking
Grown
black
looking
woman.
sister. Yeah. A grown one, over
No, no,
35.
no, 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 not grown looking. We want her to actually be grown.
Grown. Yeah, over 35.
I mean,
He really need him somebody around 45 up.
to tell him to sit down
Yeah.
somewhere.
Somebody trying to build something. All right, y'all. Tilt, man, go ahead and wrap this thing up, bro.
Hey man, the Shannon Sharpe lawsuit. It's sad to hear that another brother is going through this. It's putting himself through this. Sad to say, because brother, you should have knew better. You know what I'm saying? Brother, it was consensual at the time. We all know what it can lead up to. I mean, you are a very, very wealthy man. And when you have the type of wealth that you have, sometimes you become a target. Now, is that what happened in this incident? That's what you saying. You saying it's a shakedown. She's saying different. Now, if you did what she's accusing you of, then whatever happened, happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pay up, get locked up. It don't even matter. But if you're not, bro, learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Learn from it. Like we've been telling you, go get you a woman, a older woman, and leave the kids alone, man. Because when you when you're dealing with children, they do childish things, man. So
Mm,
you
mm,
know,
mm.
hey, learn from this, brother. Like I said, if it is a shakedown, I hope the best for you. I hope your attorney do his job, and if it's true what she's saying, like I said, pay up, bro. And that's my opinion.
Ooh, okay. And with that being said, smash that like button. You can follow us here on YouTube under the Mupixo channel. That is MUPIXO, Mupixo. You can follow us on Facebook also under the same handle. You can also follow us on Instagram under opinion_matters_show. On TikTok under Mupixo, NPSKOM. Excuse me. Once again, that is Mupixo, NPSKOM. Now, share because sharing is caring. Smash that like button because yeah, we need the likes. We like the likes. We thrive on the likes. So thank you. Also, if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, please drop it in the comments and let's talk about it. All right, Quill, I'm done.
All right, so everybody that's out there watching, man, we love y'all. We thank y'all for watching, and we need y'all, man, to actually to cash out $1 to Mupixo. MUPIXO. Cash out. MUPIXO. Just $1, man, so we can get a cup of coffee or something, something to drink, just something, man, to keep us going. You know what I mean? Right
I'm
here,
drinking
Chip,
water.
right here. Yeah,
I'm
so
drinking
cash out.
water.
So yeah, Cash App was just $1. We just asked for $1. Cash App Mupixo, MUPIXO. All right. But with that being said, man, Chip, man, well, let me say it like this. Set it up. Purpose Entertainment. Shout out to Purpose Entertainment and Photos. My partner in crime that does this whole show right here, this whole layout that y'all see. And he does photos and videos. So if y'all want to get at him, Chip, go ahead and give him your handle.
Man, y'all know what it is. Nicole H. Chisholm on Facebook or Purpose Photos and Film Facebook. Hit me up.
Yeah, and then for the young lady that's sitting in the middle of us, man, that's Felicia.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, lady in the hook. This chick right here that design. She's a designer and she makes clothings and all that stuff. Lily, go ahead and give me your handle.
All right. If you would like to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram under Lady and a Hook LLC.
That's what's up. And we don't ever get out of here without reading comments. We got James Stovall that popped up. What up, bro?
What up? What up,
Hey,
bro?
hey, hey.
So, all right, I'm gonna need you to read James Stovall's 3 comments real quick. We'll get on those and we'll get out of here. Go ahead.
All right. As a black people, are as excuse me, are as black people that I'm assuming that says are us or but it says are as black people that dumb. Age has nothing to do with one's ability to scam somebody. So, in other words, there has never been an older woman who set up somebody. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Look up Mel Tucker, former coach at Michigan State.
Okay.
Also, he was accused of sexual harassment after evidence of intimate relationships. She was 50 years old.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what,
yeah.
what you saying, Mr. Stovall? It could happen at any given age, and
So
Hmm.
and, and,
true.
and and you could be correct on that. I'm not saying that you're not. It happens, but it does happen most of the time with people under the age of 30. And I think that's what we're all saying on here, man. That I mean, you getting somebody 45 and up, that's your age, then 9 times out of 10, you might not go through these kind of situations. Not saying that it could be a needle in the haystack. Somebody might try to get you. We ain't saying that, but we
No,
are
no.
saying you're taking a chance. You spinning the barrel of a gun. You
Playing
come
Russian
on.
roulette.
Russian roulette. I mean, come on, man. So that's what we're saying, man. But we appreciate you, bro, in the comment, man. Thank you, man, for being an opinionator, man. Thank you for rocking with us. But
No
I'm
doubt.
that dude, Quail, man, for Record Already, man. We love all of y'all. Y'all get back with us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we got to be out of here. Deuces!